Hello everyone, my name is Dasha and welcome back to Tiny Bunny. I opened the screen and I almost got a heart attack because what is the noises? Alright, last episode we just got to school. Our new fox friend led us and she walked us here, and that is creepy, that is terrifying. What is that? Whose net is that, I wonder? A thieving magpie? Then it probably has all sorts of shiny things in it. Pieces of colorful glasses, bottle caps, polished coins, or child bracelets. I do not bullshit you. Last episode I recorded, I went to bed because I was recording it at like 1 a.m. Woke up and there's an owl outside of my window now because I live kind of near forest. So I don't know if it's an owl, but there's an animal at night that is making noises and it's making me uncomfortable and I almost cried. Yeah. A tall man was standing near the gate, puffing out clouds of smoke into the wind. He didn't look like a teacher. Was he a PA guy, maybe? Oh shit. I carefully studied his face that looked like it was cut from a piece of granite and his hard lip that was holding down a cigarette. He was playing around with car keys and staring back at us. The light from the cigarette was reflected in his eyes that were sitting deep in his eye sockets. I froze in place. The hulking man lazily tore off his eyes from us and walked towards the road. Oh, so we literally just scared the guy. Alright. There was a fresh-looking Volga parked nearby, with one of its front wheels patched up in the icy curb, black like soot, as if it was straight out of the horror story Dad loved to tell me when he hid in the attic during a thunderstorm. I remember him always wearing a sad smile while mentioning the black car that snatched children. He would say, "It looks like a funeral car on the inside, well, curtains and all, my curtains. And it has DSS in its license plate. Do you know what that means? Death to Soviet children." Funny. I was born in the USSR too. Creepy. Alright, the kids? A buzzing crowd of upperclassmen with their wintered hats shipped into the side. I better not draw their attention. That's just an answer. I thought they were gonna be like, mock me. Because he has glasses. I'm he has glasses, and usually, well, when I was in like elementary school, that would be big bully thingy thing. Like people would mock you, you had glasses. So I don't know if it should be like that. I don't know if he will be bullied. I could hear muffled voices behind the doors, saw blinking lamps. Darkness crept along the windows, and it felt like the school was drifting in open space like a lonely, lost spaceship. After going up in the second floor, I noticed a crown around the notice board. Oh my goodness, Vova. 10 years old. Everyone was taking part in lively discussion. I moved closer and took a look at something everyone was interested in through a wall of backpacks. There was a piece of paper with something printed on it and glued to the left of the notice board. Vova. Attention. Child missing. Vova Matyunkin, 10 years old. Vova Matyunkin, 10 years old, grade 4B. He left his house. He left his house on January 5th, around 4 p.m., and never returned. Was last seen at the bridge over the Smorian River. He was wearing an orange coat with a hood, a black wool cap, a scarf, and mittens with green stripes. Might have had a plastic toy gun on him. Features 140 centimeters tall, skinny, brown hair, and green eyes. Please call these numbers if you have any information on Vova's whereabouts. Vova's parents and police. Child missing. Vova Matunking, that was his name. A fourth grader. On a granny print, Vova looked dead, with a black mouth and dark, empty eye sockets. Could it be that the darkness dwelling deep in the forest invaded his pores and mutated his face? A plastic guy guy. A plastic toy gun couldn't protect him from the whispering branches and the howling wind. Empty eyes of the lost boy pierced through my soul, as if pleading. Unable to meet his stare, I turned around and rushed to the window. Took a seat on the windowsill. The corridor was slowly filling up with children in groups of few. Nobody paid me any mind. In the darkness of school toilets, child voices were murmuring a nursery rhyme. For the foxes, for the bear, bunny, tasty meals prepare. The heck? Jesus, that's so loud. I turned my head towards them, trying to get a better look at their features, but then my attention was stolen by a loud clicking sound. A female teacher marched down the corridor with her chin raised up high. Her heels were hitting on the floor like a miniature hose. Our group was trailing her every step. She looks like a fox, y'all. I don't know what, dude, her eyes, the smirk, the eyebrows, she just reminds me of a fox. Not the fox that we met, just like fox. She was also looking pompous, stopping along the way and whispering some secrets in her friend's ear. She was probably a class rep since she was carrying an attendance register book. Ekaterina, take this, please. The teacher, oh my god, don't look at me like that. The teacher opened the classroom door and the crowd of children swarmed in, screaming and pushing. Out of all of them, a tall redhead fat boy caught my attention. Okay, great description. His face was full of blisters. He looked like inside of a pomegranate. Oh, y'all, that's such a mean thing. Oh, you got acne? You look like an inside of a pomegranate. Oh my god. A bad feeling risen up in the hair in the back of my head. I've seen boys like him before, uncertain eyes, gacking louder. The girl, who was a smaller copy of the teacher, warned the boy with a wave of her hand and entered the room through the clearing out in the crowd. Some other guy stood in the way of the crowd and the redhead immediately shoved him. Alright, never mind. He is not a great guy. Move your legs, moron. The boy flew head first, flailing his hands, trying to keep his balance. Ew. Okay, I don't like that laugh. Anyways, you know what? I was like, oh my gosh, inside of Pomegranate fight redhead. Yeah, deserved, low-key. He's a mean guy. He's nasty. So yeah. The fatso burst out laughing. A couple of kids joined his nasty cacking. Their laughter sounded like someone was sniping with huge garden scissors. The classroom sucked all of the kids in. The corridor stood empty. I wanted to grow roots and stay on the windowsill. Alright, that looks like something I don't... Okay, y'all. I don't know what the hell was that supposed to be. Just a handful of lamps outside were battling in the darkness, riding like fluorescent fish in the black ocean. Maybe I could still run away? Go outside, dissolve in the dark. I imagine myself running through snow, how it squeaks under my boots, and how I'm becoming lighter and lighter with every step. Jeez. The ringers trill blew that illusion away. There you go. I turned myself from the window with great effort, then took a couple of deep breaths, trying to at least calm down my mad pulse, and entered the classroom. You should have entered before. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, I remember. Oh my god, this is so nostalgic. We had elementary school. I was sitting right there one at a time, like literally. Yeah, the teacher's desk was right there. I was sitting. I was a teacher's pet, y'all. That was elementary school though. I was like, what? 7 and 8. And then I stopped. So, you know. The brown teacher looked at me over the frame of her glasses, clearly annoyed. I am the transfer student. I was told to come here. The snowy forest trail was winding in front of my eyes. The pines rusted, but it didn't sound predatory anymore. She buried herself in the register and flick through the
А
pages.
фамилия-то как?
Your last name?
Петров.
Petrov?
Громче говори.
Huh? Why are you mumbling
Чего
there?
мямлишь?
Say it clearly.
Петров.
Petrov.
Нет такого.
You're not on the list. She measured me with a long and heavy stare, as if trying to see if I was lying. Wow. Maybe it's a dream, y'all. I wanted to sink through the floor. Hazy faces absorbed all of that from the left. The classroom breathed and snorted in unison, like a living organism, like a dangerous
Ты
beast.
не ошибся?
Are you sure?
Нет такого в списке.
I don't have you in my register. My knees chose the worst time to start shaking, and I felt dizzy. I clenched my fist so hard my knuckles became
Мне
white.
сказали, 204 кабинет, Лилия Павловна, 6 В.
Oh my goodness. They told me to come to the classroom 204 to ask for Lilia Pavlovna, class 6S. Apparently everyone in the classroom took my words for some sort of joke because they were all laughing.
Что за бардак?
What's wrong with the school? Why were they laughing? The classroom fell silent. The kids hid their smirks for a better occasion.
Понаберут студентов.
Why do we hire so many interns?
Только знают, что губяки свои малевать. А я разгребай, значит.
Oh my god, what? Woman. Excuse me. What are you on about? They all know how to put lipstick all over their bulging lips, but when it comes to real problems, I have to solve everything.
А бумаги-то кто заполнять будет? Не первый раз ведь уже.
How did they send you word without any proper paperwork? Oh, we had the same thing happen so many times
Подожди
already.
здесь. Сейчас.
Wait here, I'll be back.
Сейчас я им устрою.
After I have a little chat with them. Alright, that's embarrassing. I would literally... Dude, if I'm a new student, and I come in, I'm like, I've been told to come here, and what do I do now? And she's like, I'm gonna go have a chat with them. I would want to disappear. I would feel so embarrassing. Is that the Fox girl? Why is she looking at me like that? The teacher flew past me, mumbling something to herself in righteous anger, and I was left standing at the center of the classroom, like a convict in front of a firing squad. I lowered my gaze, feeling the mocking stares from all around the classroom directed at me. They pricked my skin, danced on it like laser sights. Oh my god. Oh my god. What are those? What is that? Why is it like this? Once again, I imagined running far away from this place, fighting the clouding wind, soaring high above the pines in one long jump, with the wind in my back as my only companion. My eyes of future classmates were asking, this new boy, is he one of us or an outsider? Somebody whispered something and stiff laughter rolled through the classroom.
Доску вытри!
Wipe the board. Bitch ass. It was easy to guess who was the main prankster here.
очкарик!
Hey, 4-Eye. There you go. Alright, Pomegranate.
Ты чё, не только слепой, но еще и глухой?
Are you not only blind but also deaf?
Доску вытри, говорю!
I said wipe the board. I don't like you. I don't like that guy. My knees weren't the only shaky part of my body anymore. I was trembling from head to toe, and I prayed for the teacher to come back sooner. My prayers were answered by the powers that be.
Ну что мне с тобой делать-то?
And what should I do with you
Куда
now?
сажать, а?
Where would you sit?
Давай-ка сядь, наверное, с Семеном.
Oh my god, that's the pomegranate guy. No, this is the only empty seat, and this is the... No. Oh well, you can sit with Timon, I
Все
guess.
равно один.
He's alone anyway. For a reason?
Еще чего?
No what? Yep. The pastor put his backpack on the seat beside him in defiance, scratched his belly and smirked.
Ты опять за старое?
Are you back to your old tricks?
Снова бабушку в школу вызывать?
Should I call your grandma here again? The classroom went silent.
А чё она мне сделает?
And what she's gonna do?
Не она, так я тебе сделаю.
I'll be the one to do something if she doesn't.
Рюкзак убрал быстро.
Put away your backpack, now. Simeon didn't move a muscle. He started studying the portraits of writers on the wall, looking bored. I needed to do something to resolve this somehow, to save
Yeah.
myself. I cleared my throat and continued in a stifled voice that sounded nothing
Я
new.
могу за последнюю парту sесть.
I can sit in the last
Там
row.
кажется свободно.
I think there's a free seat. The teacher snorted loudly. She looked at me, and then Simeon, then back at me.
Ладно, садись пока туда.
Fine, go there for
А с
now.
тобой, Бабурин, мы еще поговорим.
And you, Baburin, I'll have a talk with you
Чтобы
later.
подошел после уроков.
Come to me after
Будешь
classes.
по классу дежурить, ясно?
You'll be on cleaning duty. Got it? Yeah. Simeon forced out a twisted smile. Juicy pimples were growing at the top of his nose, ripe for the taking. Juicy pimples. Oh my god, that's it's just, I don't have any problems with pimples. I actually have them myself. I hate them, right? I'm trying to do my best to get rid of them. It's like washing, it's not self-care. What is it? Face care? I forgot how. Skincare, there you go. Forgot how it's called. Oh my god. And and I don't describe them as juicy pimples, this is just like the only, the description of it makes me uncomfortable. I walked carefully, afraid to stumble and fall, causing another outburst of laughter from everyone. I took my seat in the back and the last table, where I was met with a pile of old posters. The outcasts took their seats and the class were ready to start.
Вот и хорошо. Начнем урок.
Now this is settled. Let's start the class.
Традиции русской и мировой литературы в рассказе Зощенко «Не надо врать».
Today's theme is traditional Russian and international literature in Zashenka, Don't Lie. Turn back around, bro. Turn back. The fatso turned back to me. He stared and informed me of the coming days, weeks, and months of bullying. I got my eyes on you, said his watery look. Hell nah. Hell nah. Ew. What the fuck? After just a couple of periods, I had already noticed a huge yellow spit stain in my notebook. Then in the cafeteria, the Simeon accidentally spilled a glass of compote on me. I hate compote. Like berries. A dessert drink brewed from a mix of dry fruit and berries. I hate compote. It's so thick and it's ugh. And then he flayed his hands around after exiting the toilet to some of the liquid from his hands would get on me. Just before the final period for today, Simeon pushed me into a buzzing crowd of girls from our class. Oh! Okay, that's not the right hand placement. They made way, cursing, but I couldn't hold my place and ended up ramming my face into the girl I took for the class rep before, right in her chest. Ow! I immediately stepped back, dying from embarrassment.
Ты в порядке?
I'm sorry, are you okay?
Я...
Then she suddenly put her hands on her lips.
Нет, ну вы посмотрите на него.
Will you look at him?
Облапал меня прямо у всех на глазах.
Grabbing me in front of everyone.
Я сейчас все маме расскажу.
I'll tell my mom.
Тебя из школы выгонят, извращенец.
They'll expel you, pervert. Fuck off, bitch. Ugh. Oh my goodness. I don't know. It just disgusts me. I was thinking of Simeon. And I'm like, dude, I hope Simeon is gonna I don't even know, spit in your notebook or what? I don't know. There was some sort of sadistic pleasure in her eyes, as she was a child who was about to put a lit up match to the chaff beetle.
Нечаянно, меня толкнули.
I didn't mean to. He pushed me.
Все видели. Слепых среди нас нет.
We all saw that, No blind among us. She stared at my glasses while shoving me a creepy smile. Oh, so they're all together. Alright, great. Simeon and her are like a boyfriend or girlfriend or something. I don't even know, bro. I started to foam on the inside, but Simeon laughter cooled my head.
Толкнули? Чё, правда?
I pushed you? You sure? He swaggered up to me, enveloping me in the smell of sunflower seeds and rotting teeth, and then pushed me to the ground.
Вот так, да? И чё ты сделаешь?
Like this, huh? What you gonna do now? Oh my god. You know, this is a pretty artwork, y'all. But, oh my god. The bully turned me over me, as if saying, "Come on, hit me. Let me see you try. Fight back." Oh, if I'm gonna... No, we're gonna fight back. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that pomegranate looking thing. Look, if I'm gonna endure, he's gonna laugh at it, and then he's gonna keep picking at me, and he's gonna like know that I am an easy target. Am I an easy target? Hell nah, fight back.
Слушай, ты...
Listen, you... My throat went dry, my lips were moving on their own, and my voice was asking to a stiff squeal. Oh my fuck. So, you know what I'm gonna tell you? I don't think he has parents. And, he has a grandma. And for kids, as in my country, it was same thing. If a person didn't have any parents, they would end up being just like that. They would be bullying, they would be harassing other students, they were not taking care of themselves. And I just knew some people were like that. And dude, I experienced it myself. So I so get it why he looks like that, why he bullies is. I get it, but I don't defend it. It's wrong, you shouldn't do that, but at the same time I get him why would he do that, because dude, he does not have any parents. Simeon wore a mocking smile.
Давай, продолжай.
Go on, Four Eye.
Чё примолк-то?
Why'd you stop?
Нам всем очень интересно.
We're all waiting.
Если еще хоть раз меня тронешь...
If you ever touch me again. Simeon slowly stuck out a finger and poked my forehead.
Натронул и чё?
I did. So what?
Еще хоть раз
If you ever do it again.
тронул.
Here.
А вот еще.
And some more.
И еще.
And again.
И еще.
And again.
И еще.
And again. He was poking me with his finger so hard that my head tilted backward. Oh my gosh, excuse me. I must not cry, or I'll be done for.
Чё ты мне сделаешь, мямля?
What will a wimp like you do to me? My vision went blurry. My soul tore off from the floor. I rushed forward and threw a random punch without looking. Oh my god! What I saw when I opened my eyes was beautiful and horrifying at the same time. Simeon was holding his ear and blinking in amazement. Was I the first person to rebel against his absolute rule?
Эна!
I needed to run, but I was already surrounded by his cronies. Lilia Pavlovna!
Петров Бабурина ударил!
Lilia Pavlovna, Petrov just hit Barburin. Fuck that bitch, bro. Fuck all of them. Burn the damn school down. Simeon's cheeks grew even redder and his pimples even lighter. Like the heads of larvae. Stop talking about his pimples. But a smile flashed on his face that was only noticeable his comrades. He got really close to me. The smell of rotten teeth washed over me.
Тебе
You
пиздец!
are fucking done. Hey, buddy. His voice was evil and dangerous, like someone tore off the lid from a kettle with boiling fat. I was waiting to get hit, continuing the thumps of my heart and guessing where his fist will go. The solar plexus, the jaw, the nose, but he just turned around and walked off. I thought cold and sober and extremely rational popped in my head. I'm going to get killed today. Oh no, oh my god, no. I was late to leave the school after classes on purpose. Simeon didn't attend the last period, so I was hopeful, but he decided to dodge the cleaning duty and ran home, forgetting all about me. I think he's like at the back waiting for you with his comrades, knives and all, just saying. I had a sigh of relief, like someone on death row whole execution was delayed by a day. But I didn't let myself forget his tone, his vengeful gaze, and his scary, electrified smirk. While the other students were leaving the school, laughing loudly, I was pretending to skim through my books near a window. I was staring outside, nervous. Simeon was nowhere to be found, in the front yard or near the school gate. I didn't really believe I was this lucky, so I decided to be extra cautious and stay for some more time in the corridor that was gradually getting less crowded. All of this bustle, all of the bustle moved to the first floor. Oh, hell no. There was a skeleton peeking out of my biology classroom. Some jokester put a cap with the American condor on its head. The sound of running water were coming from the bathroom. I was the only person left in the whole school. I'm not alone. A sudden thought came to mind. I remembered the missing boy. His portrait was on the notice board near the schedule. Oh my god, I don't think he smiled like that. I remembered his smile, him looking at me, and the fact that he's mostly likely already dead.
Привет.
Hello. I shouted and turned around. Shuddered. Alright, why are we checking her out? At first, my eyes stumbled up upon the black violin case. Then I noticed a girl from my class was holding it. Oh, she's nice. She looks nice. Lucky she looks like the sister of that girl. Not gonna lie to you, I don't know the eyes. But she looks sweet, she looks nice. She sat in the first row of the second column. I could swear I caught her looking at me a couple of times. Okay, is she like having a crush on me, or is she like the queen of bullying and she's gonna like bully me or something? I don't know. And I was sneaking glances at her myself. Sneaky glances at her. Sometimes it just feels nice to look at something pretty. This spring, the sky, or a girl that's not in the crowd that laughs at Simeon's jokes. And she wasn't whispering the dirty laundry. Of other people to Katya. She spent all the breaks just like me, staying in the classroom or looking in the window or drawing something in her green notebook.
Здравствуй.
Hello. I turned red and pretended I was studying the pattern of the wooden floor.
Круто ты ему врезал.
It was cool the way you hit him.
Это вышло случайно. Почти.
It was just an accident. Almost. I started shoving books in my backpack to at least put something in my
Вроде
hands.
Семен раньше таким не был.
Simeon wasn't like that before.
Он к нам недавно перевелся.
He also transferred here just recently.
Бабушка мне его по секрету сказала, что он словно взбесился.
His grandma told me that it almost felt like he was mad.
Даже старшеклассники побаиваются. Представляешь?
Even the upperclassmen fear Simeon. Did you know?
А ты вот молодец.
But you're different.
Не струсил.
You're brave.
Угу.
I mumbled in reply. Yeah, right. Me? Brave? I hear that has been standing around in the hallway to avoid a beating. The girl looked at me with her clear, attentive eyes.
А ты за рекой живешь?
Do you live over the river?
В том деревянном доме?
In that wooden house? What the fuck?
Ну да.
Yeah?
Там, наверное, страшно.
Must be scary living there.
Да еще через лес идти.
And you also had to cross the forest.
Я бы так не смогла.
I wouldn't be able to do that. I shivered at the mention of the forest. I thought of intervening branches of a snake-like trail of endless darkness that spread like mold among the crooked trees. So I straight up lied.
Да не так уж там и страшно.
It's not that scary.
А что тебя так пугает?
What's so scary about it for you? She smiled after a brief pause, as if brushing off a daydream.
Да так. Ничего.
Well, actually, never mind.
Меня, кстати, Полина зовут.
My name is Paulina, by the way.
А меня Антон.
I'm Anton.
Ну, это я знаю.
I really know that.
Слушай, Антон.
Hey, Anton. She stumbled as if trying to deceive whenever she could
А
continue.
что ты делаешь после школы?
What are you doing after school? I'm getting asked out, y'all. My chest felt prickly after her innocent question, yet somehow it felt pleasant.
Ничего такого.
Nothing much. I stumbled and didn't finish my sentence. What's happening? What happened? Uh-oh. Ain't no way that's her. Alisa's spirited smile flashed in front of my eyes. Her playful eyes and the silent slits of the mask were probably just a product of my imaginations. Though, what if that fox girl is waiting for me after school, or was it another of her weird jokes? I wonder if she's hiding a big red tail under the coat. I suddenly got covered with braids of sweat, like after a PE class. I wanted to take a shower, as if just thinking of the foxy girl made me dirty, styling my clothes, lured me into the forest embrace. Oh, never mind
У
then.
меня сейчас занятие, скрипка, а потом я свободна.
I have a violin lesson, and then I'll be free.
Дедушка мне репетитора нанял.
My grandpa hired me a private tutor.
Наш учитель музыки, он же скрипач.
What the
А
heck?
здесь, в поселке, ему некому преподавать.
Our teacher is a violinist, and he doesn't have anyone to teach her. Except me. She waved her free hand in the air, imitating the movement of a bound violin string. I could almost hear the music. It chased Alisa out of my head. I looked at Paulina's lips, catching her every word, and was frozen from the unusual sensation. They were warm, soothing, and tingly. It felt like I was very small and the feelings were immense and they couldn't fit inside me.
Тут говорят, что у нас в поселке маньяк завелся.
They say there's a serial killer on the loose in the village.
Раньше со школы меня всегда дедушка забирал, но в последнее время ему не здоровится.
Oh, so you're using me because Grandpa is not gonna walk you home? You asked me if I'm scared of the forest, and I said I'm not, so you're gonna make me walk you home? Alright, smart. Smart enough to use me. Alright. Normally, Grandpa would escort me home from school, but he's been sick lately. I snuck a glance at Volva's photo. Stop smiling like that. His eyebrows were studying me. His lips were wearing black lipstick, just like the portrait on the gravestone.
Ты не подумай, я не трусишка, просто...
I mean, I'm not a coward. I'm just...
Просто мне кажется, что с тобой будет безопаснее.
I think you'll be safe together with you. Bitches, you don't know me. All you know about me is my name, and that I hit the dude, and that I lied through my teeth. You don't know that, but I do. You don't know anything about me. You don't know if it's gonna be safe with me. What if I am the serial killer? What if I will kill you? You don't know that.
Антон, ты сможешь проводить меня до дома?
Jesus. Will you go home with me, Anton? There it was. Finally, everything that I read about in the adventure books, everything that I dreamed about was seeping into my life. A mysterious crime, a beautiful stranger, and a heroic duel. A duel. Alright. Thinking of Simeon's instantly sobered me up, returned me back to earth, and it started shaking under my feet like a deck of a ship. If only I could rise to the occasion in front of Paulina, because no matter how brave I was trying to act, it was obvious for both of us that I wouldn't be able to stand a chance against a big guy like that. And him knocking me out won't even be the worst of it. The worst part is that Paulina will see all of that. And she'll laugh at me like everyone else. No, I don't need anybody to see me in such a shameful state.
Сегодня вряд ли получится.
I doubt I'll be able to today.
Ты же знаешь, Семен, скорее всего, караулит на школьном дворе.
You know, Simeon is waiting for me outside.
Лучше мне с ним разобраться лично, по-мужски.
I needed to deal with him like one. Like a man.
Глупости какие.
Nonsense. Paulina brushed off some hair off her forehead, and I sensed a weak aroma of blackberry. Paulina was like water when you were thirsty. You gulp it down and still wanted more. Okay. I remember the summer evenings at the country house, the fire sponge smoke, the berries hanging over our fence from the neighborhood, and a soft cover of pine needles under my soles. Those few peaceful days when I felt completely safe. My mom resting in the hammock, my dad putting meat on a skewer. Could have I foreseen the upcoming catastrophe in the crackle of the coals, in our parents' laughs, in the spell of the fleeting July? Could I have seen how fragile that world was?
Думаешь, этот дикарь будет честно драться?
Do you really think that savage will give you a fair fight?
Со своими дружками набросятся всем скопом, опомниться даже не дадут.
He'll just swarm you with his friends without giving you a chance to catch your breath. Paulina suddenly flashed a devious smile.
Но если мы пойдем вместе, это их ошарашит.
But if we go together, they will be put off.
Я же не только первая скрипка на деревне. Я ведь еще и девочка.
Not I'm not only the first violin on this village, I'm also a girl.
Слышала от знакомого хулигана, что он никогда не нападает на кого-то в присутствии девушки.
I've heard from a delinquent. Delinquent? You could have just said like a friend or something. Acquaintance. I know that he'll never attack someone when there's a girl around.
Представляешь, у них кодекс чести такой.
Can you imagine? They have this weird code of honor. A delinquent, you know? I thought. Worried. Is he better than me? Taller? More handsome? Bitch ass, you don't know. Bro, you just met this girl.
Ой, мне на музыку пора.
Oi, I have to go to music class. She made a couple of steps and stopped. Amazing. Polina didn't look like those beauties from the magazine posters or the actresses from the movies. But in the flickering light of the ceiling lamp, she looked much more alluring.
А ты играешь на чем-нибудь?
Can you play anything? My parents bought me a guitar a couple of years ago. I immediately remember my meager attempts of making music. Aim, change. We're all waiting for change. Toy. Songs echo my thought and my desire to change something. A singer and a frontman of popular Soviet rock band Kino that played a mix of a new wave and post-punk. Their hit song Перебель, Changes, is one of the most popular rock tracks of a new Russian era. Died in a car accident. Toy isn't dead, that's the saying they be saying here. That guitar got lost somewhere, as if refusing to move to an old house near the forest. I think my parents gave it away to someone that needed it more.
Ой, не играю.
I don't, sadly.
Жалко.
A pity.
Ну ладно, я побежала.
Oh well, I'll be going.
Пока!
Bye. Her shout was captured by the loud echo. Her shoes also echoed through the school hallways. Bye. I wasn't sure if Polina heard me. I looked out the window again. The schoolyard was empty, just a couple of grade schoolers throwing snowballs at each other. Nobody who looked like the hulking Simeon with his cronies. This was giving me hope. What should I do? Polina could become my friend, the first one in this new place. And besides, she may be, in real danger of meeting a killer, and I'll be her defender, her knight. And even though my inner voice was hesitant and whispered about running away from the killers lurking in the woods at night, Polina was worth the risk. But the cunning fox was also intriguing. She promised me to help look for Vova, and this will bring me a reward. More money will almost guarantee peace in my family. Gifts for Ola. I imagine my sister happy like those girls who got prizes for Supanev in the finest hour. Sergei of Soviet and Russian TV Oz, the most prolific snowman of the Russian kids TV in the 90s. He has 13 quizzes and as well as a computer entertainment show. A supernova died on December 8, 2001 when he crashed his snowmobile into a river pier. Oh my gosh. She'll be dancing with her famous singers, maybe a new popular boys band like Ivanushki International. A Russian boy band that was popular in the 90s and early 2000s, and consisted of 3 singers. In songwriter and vocalist Igor Soria died to a fall from 6-story balcony. The official police report claimed it to be a suicide. Oleg Yakovlev substituted him in the band and later died from cirrhosis. A lot of people, oh my god, there's a lot of deaths. Mom and Dad hanging in the Skaskina Pavlino, and then all of us going to Disneyland. That, I don't know. Alisa, oh my gosh, I'm gonna stop here. This, I'm gonna save actually right now. And I'm gonna make it separate because I do think this game has few endings, so this might be a reflection of an ending. And I'm definitely gonna use that to get another ending. So, dude, I don't know how to choose. Polina could be my friend. But then Alisa, I don't know if she's evil. That's the thing. She might be evil and she might be actually lurking me to kill me. She might be, look, do I get a friend or do I go to a killer? Let me know. Let me know what you're gonna pick. Let me know if you're gonna choose Polina or let me know if you're gonna pick Alisa. And tell me reason why. Write me like an essay of why will you choose her step by step, you know. And what would you think the outcome will be? Like, yeah, let me know. I'm actually curious. But me, I'm actually gonna think about that. I'm not sure what to pick. I'll pick it next time. And we'll see if I made the right choice. Never do, but we'll see. But I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.